Welcome, level uppers, to another live reaction time. You guys spoke on our YouTube specifically that you wanted to see a reaction for Detroit Become Human because we did The Last of Us. We actually had Kelly and Joe here as the only ones that hadn't seen it yet,
Right.
and it was cool to see their reaction on it. You've watched this entire trailer already.
Yeah, a few times actually.
A few times. Here's the thing, I actually haven't. I have seen probably about a minute of it, like in parts, because I was watching it at work. Because that was the problem with Paris Games Week is we couldn't do our reactions to it because we were at work. So I had it on the side, and I saw glimpses of it without volume.
Right, okay.
And I know that it's like dark and depressing in a similar way to The Last of Us, but also a different way than The Last of Us.
Yeah.
So let's react to this. People want to see and hear what we have to say about this. All right, so here is the trailer for Detroit Become Human from Paris Games Week.
You've been gone for 2 weeks, so the place is a mess. You do the housework, the washing, you cook the meals. That's Alice. You look after her. Homework, bath, all that crap. Got it?
Right away, Todd. Aren't you going to school today? I'm sure we used to be friends before I was reset. Maybe we can be friends again.
You shouldn't mess around with my stuff. It makes me nervous.
I'm sorry, Todd.
What are you looking at? Maybe you think this is easy. Maybe you think it's my fault your fucking mother took off. Fucking whore walked out on me for a fucking account.
It was a little heavy.
You stay there. Don't you dare fucking move. Alice! Daddy's very mad.
What?
It's all over now. Daddy isn't angry anymore.
The hell?
Oh, Daddy loves you. This is all your fault!
He's coming! He's gonna hurt me! Run! Get away! Or he's gonna break you like last time!
You're coming with me. That's enough! I want you to leave Alice alone.
She's mine. I do what I want with her!
Kara!
Come back here!
Watch out, Kara!
I'll say one thing. I hope that you really have to mess up for that little girl to die. I feel like that's like worst case scenario. You like really have to
Yeah.
mess up for that to happen. That's
That's rough, isn't
that's
it?
extreme. Yeah, that is extreme. That's I can see why people are talking about it.
Right.
It's interesting because
I can
it's-
tell you. I can
it's-
tell you're still not into it.
It's cool that games are getting to this point, right? That we're tackling this kind of subject matter. I'm just concerned. I didn't feel like the writing was very good in there. It felt very stilted, very just not natural to me. And that's one of the problems I've always had with David Cage is I feel maybe it's the language barrier. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah.
I feel like as a writer, he's not the best. I feel like in his mind, he's got these ideas that he's just not able to put to paper sometimes. That being said, I like that he's going there, that he's going for it. I just hope that he can handle it in such a way that it's not cheesy. And that sounds. I hope that doesn't sound bad because considering the subject matter, it's very delicate. But I feel like it's a kind of a little over the top. Even do you kind of know what I mean?
I guess. See, I feel differently because I just don't care. I'll put it this way. I know for a fact I am getting this game either on release day or right around release day. I'm streaming this. I am going to love it. I loved Heavy Rain, and
I liked Heavy Rain a lot, too.
Looks like it's going to evoke the same or very similar type emotions from me when I play this, to where I'm looking forward to playing it. And I don't replay games ever, so for me to say that I'm looking forward to replaying these scenes in different ways to see what would happen,
yeah, that's
should
awesome.
say a lot.
It really, with every trailer they've had so far showing how many paths are there, it seems like they've taken the Heavy Rain formula and put it on steroids. Like, it's really taking branching paths to a whole new level, more than Until Dawn did, more than Heavy Rain did back, 6 years ago or whatever it was at this point. That's awesome. I just hope, once again, since all the trailers are these kind of little vignettes,
We've talked about this before. I hope
he's able to connect it all in a way that matters. If these are all just like, hey, we're going to jump here, and this was 5 years ago. Hey, we're going to jump over here, and this was 1 year ago. That was a problem with Beyond Two Souls, too. And one of the reasons that on the re-release, he allowed people to play it in chronological order, because having people jump around all over the place made it not cohesive and caused people to disconnect. The same exact thing could happen here, where people are going to disconnect because it's just, oh, here's a 30-minute scene, and then we're going to jump over to this character.
Right.
And here's a 30-minute scene, and then we're going to jump back over this character, and then we're going to jump forward and back in time. Clearly, this is much earlier when Kara was the android belonging to this person, and before she went on a revolt, potentially. So that's one of my concerns. I just hope that he's able to find a way to connect it all in a meaningful way.
Yeah.
It is a cool trailer, and it's very cool that we are at this point where something like The Last of Us is touching on what it did this year and really pushing buttons, I guess you could say. And this also, I think, pushed some buttons, because not everybody wants to play a game like this. I remember even with when I did What Remains of Edith Finch, there were people in the chat was like, I wish I didn't watch you play that. Like, this is not what I want from gaming. I don't want a game to make me sad and like make me depressed. And I mean,
I get that
scene can clearly go a certain route.
Here's my thing: is I understand that might not be your thing.
Right.
My issue with that is, okay, but do you lobby against certain movies being made, certain books being made, certain comics being made? I get it might not be for you, and I'll disclaim that I'm putting it on there. But it's not that it shouldn't be made. It might not be your thing, and I get that. That's completely fine. And honestly, if I stream that and my numbers are lower than it would be some other nights because of that, I'm okay with that. But I am definitely looking forward to that because I think it's a very interesting take on not only games but stories like that.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm really happy that it's being made, at the least. No matter what happens, even if it gets reviews like Beyond Two Souls, I'm happy that David Cage is around. I'm happy that Sony and PlayStation are willing to take risks with what he wants to do, because it is very different than what other people are doing and the stories that other people are trying to tell, and that's great. It's great for the medium as a whole that somebody like David Cage exists. So just gonna have to keep an eye on it. I'm not like you. I'm not gonna buy it on launch no matter what. That's definitely not me. But if it does even get like an 8, I think that's enough for me to be like,
I shouldn't say
yeah,
that, right? And that's sensationalism, at its finest. But it's me.
Yeah.
Do you really expect anything different? But unless this game like gets reviews in like the 6s or below, I'm almost definitely buying this game.
Thank you to followers that just came in. Guys, thank you so much for watching this reaction time on YouTube as well at youtube.com/TheLevelUpNetwork. If you liked the video, hit that like button. Also hit that sub button if you want to catch our future content. Make sure to hit that little bell so you get notifications when new videos are uploaded. If you want to see these live, it is on twitch.tv/TheLevelUpShow. We do a reaction every single week. So go there, hit that follow button, turn on notifications. Make sure you get those alerts. And we'll catch you next time. Until then, take care. And as always, don't forget to level up.